by George. Harvey the crane engine is the newest engine on the island. He's part of the Sodor track maintenance team and helps to keep the rails in good condition. All the engines on the railway respect him, but there was one even Harvey couldn't get along with. One day at Providence Gate Yard, George the steamroller was waiting for Harvey to take him to a new workplace. George was being rude to Rheneas and Scarloey. "You're just worn out wheels on worn out rails. You need rocks for your roads," replied Scarloey, "and we're helping you." "I need to flatten little engines in the scrapyard," retorted George. Then Harvey arrived to take George away. He was still rebelling. "Railways are no good. Turn them into roads." Little engines were pleased to see him go. "Rollers are rubbish, so good riddance," they called. George grumbled all the way to Calshot Road Station. The station was getting its car park resurfaced, and they needed George to help lay the new tarmac. When they arrived, George was rude again. "Bumpy ride on rotten rails. I'm glad it's over." "So am I," said Harvey. George just huffed as Harvey rolled away. Later, Harvey met Thomas and Gordon at Elsbridge Station. He told them all about George. "Just ignore him," puffed Thomas. "The Fat Controller would never replace our rails with roads. It makes no sense." "Huh," snorted Gordon. "You're both just small engines, that's why he's rude to you two. He wouldn't dare cause me any trouble." And Gordon puffed away. George was now enjoying himself, helping the workmen repair the car park. "Ah, the smash smell of tarmac," he chortled. "What a life!" Then he saw Harvey passing by with the works train. "What do you think of this, Harvey?" Harvey took no notice. George felt insulted. "You're a Lucius puffball," he shouted, but Harvey didn't hear. "I'll show that engine who's boss." Later that day, George was at Kelsford Road small shunting yard. He had just been refilled with coal and water. Then his driver went off to join the workmen for lunch. But George's driver had parked him too close to the yard's tracks. George was about to tell his driver when he saw Harvey coming towards him with a train of empty trucks. Harvey had to stop when he saw that George was blocking his way. What's worse, a truck at the end of his train was stuck on the main line. "Let me through," demanded Harvey. "I'm too busy, you'll just have to wait." "There's no time to wait," insisted Harvey. "I must clear my trucks from the main line to let Gordon through." "Ah," said George, "then he'll have to wait too." Harvey's driver went to find George's driver, while his firemen went to warn the station master. But it was too late. The signalman had already set the signal to allow Gordon to speed through. His passengers were singing his praises, and he was making express time. "I'm the greatest, just watch me fly by." He whistled long and loud as he approached the station. Suddenly he saw the truck on the line ahead. "Get out of my way!" But the truck wouldn't move. Gordon hit the truck, and it was smashed into 1,000 pieces. You could say Gordon forced it by accident. Both Harvey and Gordon were worried that the Fat Controller would be cross. He was, but not with them. "Whoever caused this disturbance will have me to answer to." And he did. A few days later, Harvey was delivering trucks of engine parts to the works, when he found Basil outside the workshop. He had a cheeky grin on his face. "Look who's here," he said. George had been found out by the Fat Controller and punished. His flywheel was connected to the workshop's generator, and he was providing the power while the generator was being repaired. He looked miserable. "Now we'll get some peace at last," said Harvey. "I want to get rolling again, but I've got to wait a whole week till I do," moaned George. "And then you'll be just as rude as ever," added Basil. "Eh, George?" "I hope not, don't you?"